have a dream that one day
Hey everyone, welcome back to Channel Now, an educational channel where we aim to spread awareness about current social issues. I'm Chris, and as always, I'm joined by my incredible co-hosts, Logan and Hannah.
How's it going, everyone? I'm excited to dive into today's topic. It's a heavy one, but very important to discuss.
Absolutely, Hannah. Today, we're tackling the topic of racial injustice. But before we jump in, let's break it down for anyone who might be new to the conversation.
Great question, Logan. Racism in its simplest terms is discrimination or prejudice based on someone's race or ethnicity. It's a deeply ingrained issue that has plagued societies for centuries.
And let's not forget the heroes who fought against it. Martin Luther King Jr. and many others paved the way for the civil rights movement, challenging segregation and advocating for equality.
True legends indeed. Their courage and resilience inspire us to continue the fight against racial injustice today.
Let's delve deeper into the cases that have brought racial injustice to the forefront of public consciousness. Black Lives Matter, for instance, has been a pivotal movement in recent years, sparked by the tragic deaths of countless African Americans at the hands of law enforcement.
That's right, Hannah. The deaths of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and Ahmaud Arbery, among others, ignited widespread protests and demands for accountability. These incidents shed light on the systematic racism within our justice system and highlighted the urgent need for reform.
And let's not forget the countless other instances of racial profiling and discrimination that occur daily. From unfairness in the workplace to disparities in healthcare and education, racism is present in every aspect of society.
Absolutely, Logan. And while the Black Lives Matter movement has been instrumental in raising awareness and mobilizing communities, it's just one piece of a puzzle. We also need to address the rise in anti-Asian hate crimes and discrimination.
That's right, Hannah. The surge in anti-Asian violence, fueled by prejudice and misinformation, is deeply concerning. Attacks targeting Asian individuals, particularly in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, have spiked dramatically, prompting widespread outrage and calls for action.
It's heartbreaking to see our Asian brothers and sisters facing such senseless violence and discrimination. We must stand in solidarity with them and work together to dismantle the prejudices that fuel these hateful acts.
First and foremost, education is key. We need to educate ourselves and others about the historical roots of racism, its systematic manifestations, and its impact on individuals and communities. This means engaging with diverse perspectives, challenging stereotypes, and actively seeking out anti-racist resources such as books, documentaries, and workshops. By increasing our awareness and understanding, we can dismantle ignorance and promote empathy and solidarity. Secondly, we must actively promote inclusion and diversity in all aspects of life, whether it's in our workplaces, schools, or communities. This means creating environments where everyone feels valued, respected, and empowered to be their authentic selves. We need to advocate for policies and practices that promote equity and representation, and actively challenge discrimination and exclusion wherever we encounter it. By fostering inclusivity, we can build stronger, more resilient communities that celebrate our differences rather than divide us. Lastly, we need to use our voices to speak out against racism and injustice. Silence only perpetuates the status quo, so it's crucial that we actively confront discriminatory attitudes and behaviors, whether it's in our personal interactions or on a larger scale. This means standing up for what's right, even when it's uncomfortable. We can support anti-racist movements, advocate for policy change, and amplify the voices of those who are marginalized and oppressed. Together, we have the power to effect meaningful change and create a more just and equitable world for all.
Well said, team. As we wrap up today's discussion, let's remember that combating racism is not just a responsibility, it's a moral imperative.
Absolutely, Chris. We all have a role to play in creating a more just and equitable society, and it starts with each and every one of us.
So let's commit to being actively anti-racist, not just today, but every day. Together, we can build a future where everyone is truly seen, heard, and valued.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Until next time, stay informed, stay compassionate, and stay committed to change. This is Channel Num signing off.